I'm Shelley. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be my end of year book tag. This tag was created a few years ago by Ariel Bassett, so I'll tag her channel or the video, link the video down below. And a lot of people seem to be doing it. I haven't seen it a lot, but the people that are doing it have done it like a month or so ago, but I like to do it later. I like to wait till November to do it. So there are 7 questions. The first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And for me, no. There was one that I had partly started, one of my TBR veterans, and I decided to DNF that one, and there isn't any that I started earlier this year that I need to finish or I want to finish before the end of the year. Question 2. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I don't think I have any autumnal books, so to speak, but I do like to read more darker mystery thrillers, I guess, this time of year. And so like books like this one here, Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. And maybe even like Agatha Christie, Sherlock Holmes, those type of dark classics, mystery thriller classics too. So it's that one. Next question 3. Is there a new release you are still waiting for? There are some that are coming out this month that I'm waiting on and that I'm hoping to read before the end of the year. And one is Evil Bones by Kathy Reichs, and that is the next book in the Temperance Brennan series. And also The Burning Library by Jilly McMillan. And I've read all her other books, and this one is, hers are usually psychological thrillers, and this one is more of a mystery thriller. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. And let's see, that's those. Number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? One book I want to read is, I picked November book out of my TBR veteran jar. And there is one more, the December book. I'll pull that one in December when I do my when I choose the books I'm going to read. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. Also, I'm hoping to read the 3rd book in the Richard Osman the Thursday Murder Club mystery series. The Bullet That Missed is book 3. So I am hoping to read that one for the end of the year. And another book, this one, book was from Book of the Month last year, and my book box was late coming, so it was pretty well the end of December when I got it. So I did end up reading it last year, and this is called The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter. So I do want to read that one for the end of the year because I didn't get a chance to read it last year. And that's that one. Question number 5. What trends have you noticed in your reading this year? I've noticed that if I don't feel like reading and I'm distracted, then I won't read. Other years I felt like I kind of forced myself to read sometimes so I could say that I read something that day. But I'm trying to read and not be as distracted. Also, this year I haven't read a lot of new authors, but I found I've read more than one book from the same author. Like there's a few, like I've read a few Kathy Reichs this year. I read 2 Richard Osman, 2 Margaret Atwood. I read 4 Emily St. John Mandel. 3 of those were rereads. I read a couple, 2 Richard Wagamese, 2 David A. Robertson. So I've been reading like a lot of the same authors this year, I found. And I think it's more varied genres too. I find usually mystery and thriller are the top 2. The other top 2 genres I read, but it seems like I've been reading a lot more different genres as well this year. It's that one. Number 6, how do you feel about your reading goals? Anything you want to change, adjust, or abandon? Year, I'd say I'm going to read 52 books, and that is a book a week. I mean, lots of times I can't read more than one book a week, but it's so that I'm not really pressuring myself to read if there's a week where I don't really have the time to read. I don't think that was really mainly the only reading goals I had. And like, I do a couple of reading challenges. The Buzzword Reading Challenge, I have been doing that one this year, and I am caught up. I'm not behind or anything on that one. But I don't think there was anything else really for this year. And the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? I have. There's another video I have to edit today and hopefully post today for a reading challenge I'm going to start in a couple of days, and that will continue into next year. I do plan on reading more last year than I have, more next year than I had this year and last year. And also, I will continue with the Buzzword reading challenges next year. And I'm probably be doing more reading challenges next year as well. I think that is it for my reading plans for next year. I'm going to be doing another video next month sometime in December, talking about my reading plans for next year. So there'll probably be a lot more I'll be adding to that list that is just not in my mind right now. So that's it for this video. Let me know down below if there's any books that you're hoping to read before the end of the year, and if you've done this book tag before. Also, if you have any reading plans for next year. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again with another video soon. Bye.